Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Dallas Mavericks going up against the New York Knicks. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at power forward. And for the Mavericks, Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Flag. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Now here's Brunson. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford.
Boy, you see the great timing of Daniel Gafford on the defensive end.
Shot from the inbound. And that's good for two. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavs. Washington outside. Pass to Marshall. And he buries his first look.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Irving against Bridges. And Doris, the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks and a swap for Mikal Bridges. Safe to say there's some pressure to perform.
There is no doubt about that, B.A., because that is forever the prism through which I will view this trade. His team had showed such patience to that point. To give away 5 coveted first-round picks speaks volumes about the impact they believe he can have for them.
That's good from Bridges. Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
Now here's Irving. Hart pulls it in. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Brunson. Soft touch off the glass.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside painted area. Look out.
Here's Marshall. No good from outside.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Inside, here's Irving. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Doris, we've said it before. Kyrie Irving has some of the best handles this game has ever seen. What makes him so good?
B.A., to me, you can tell Kyrie has had a basketball in his hands from his earliest years. There is just a comfort, whether he's in traffic or if there's multiple defenders being sent in his direction. Under duress of heavy pressure, it's like Kyrie Irving sees nothing but the rim in front of him. He's truly incredible.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A., I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Both free throws good from Irving. All right, Doris, for the Knicks, would you run a two-man with Brunson and Cat or stagger their minutes?
BA, I think the answer is you do both, obviously. But if you stagger it, it's because of what they're not doing on the defensive end. Teams will target Brunson and Cat because they are not elite defensive players. But at the same time, they are both elite offensive players, and there will be moments, particularly late game, where you want your best players on the floor. So the answer is both.
Bridges finds Brunson, and the shot's good.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Irving against Bridges from about 19, and too long on the shot.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Anunoby, pass to Hart. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
Gafford against Towns. Outside Irving. Here's Flag. Clock at 4. Over Brunson. Again, the miss by Dallas. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Now here's Towns. He's guarded by Irving. 14 feet away. And there's Towns on the assist from Brunson.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Shamet comes in for Anunoby. Clarkson's checked in for Bridges. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Alvarado outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now here's Lively. Outside, Williams. Outside, Christie. On the wing, Christie. Pass to Williams. Second chance effort. Counted. A minute 15 left in the first. Outside Robinson. Here's Shamet. Over Middleton. Again, the Knicks. Good for two more.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy two.
Williams into the lane.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Second team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The free throw drops for Williams. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 51 seconds left in the opening quarter. Robinson on the wing. And stolen by Williams. Here we go, one-on-one. Lets it go from 11. Lively. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Outside Hart. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. All alone, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Well, Josh Hart, the very definition of unselfish. How about keeping his eyes up and finding his teammate?
Williams looking around. Pass to Middleton. That does it for the first quarter. New York out in front, leading by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Inside, it'll be the dynamic pair of Anunoby and Cat. Jalen Brunson is out there with Miles McBride, and it's Bridges in at the 3.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Pass to Gafford. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Now Towns. He's guarded by Gafford. Towns passes to Anunoby. Driving inside. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Anunoby's got 4 points in the quarter. Brunson against Nembhard. Thompson outside. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
It's Brunson working inside.
Well, what a beautiful move from Jalen Brunson. Frees himself for an opportunity to put the ball in the basket.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. 6 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Gafford. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Boy, there was some contact there, but Gafford able to use his size to finish.
McBride passes to Brunson. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done. And the Knicks lead by 10.
That pass was from far, far away and right on the money.
A serious long-distance connection right there. And here's flag outside. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. P.J. Washington is playing for his hometown team. He said, I grew up in Dallas from 2nd grade to 10th grade. Being home is great. There's no pressure at all. It's just exciting. I look at it as an opportunity to be aggressive, win games, and just be me. It's a dream come true. Back to you.
They're happy to have him. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Knicks leading by 10. To the middle. Here's Brunson, and Gafford with the block. Anunoby finds Brunson. Outside McBride, and here's Anunoby. Bridges, right side.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
That's good from Bridges. So for Dallas, Bagley's checked in for Washington, and Christie's subbed in for Thompson. And a switch here also for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for McBride. And so he makes both from the line. Dallas calls timeout.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Here's Irving. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Hart's checked in for Towns. Clarkson comes in for Anunoby. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Bridges. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And Gafford with the block. And the basket by Bridges. For Dallas, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Irving, the pass to Gafford. And stolen by Bridges. Jumps up. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Great job by Bridges. Get out in front of the defense, get in transition.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Irving, the pass to Bagley. Now Gafford. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Marshall. Robinson with the block. Fast break. Here comes New York. Here's Alvarado. Ooh, good D by Irving.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
To win the drought. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Jose Alvarado. First personal foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Middleton is checked in for
Now
Marshall.
at the line for your Mavericks. Kyrie Irving. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Irving.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
Now here's Clarkson. Yet to see a basket. And it's blocked by Irving. It's stolen by Hart. Back to Clarkson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Well, just gets into the thick of the defense and makes a terrific play. Go ahead, Jordan Clarkson.
High post Gafford. Middleton against Bridges. The baseline J is on the way. Jump shot is good that time.
Oh, just very good offensive execution. Couldn't have asked for a better shot.
Here's Bridges. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. And so Middleton will bring it up for the Mavs. There's 25 seconds left in the second period. And it's Irving missing. New York leading by 13. Here's Bridges. And they pick up 2. Bridges has got 14 points for the game.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Yep, that one goes.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
From deep three-point range. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's New York in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Mikal Bridges playing terrific basketball in this one. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. And taking a look at the Knicks, Shaq, what'd you think?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. The confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
Kenny, how do you think Dallas played?
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Flag, and it's Marshall in at the 3. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Mavericks trail by 13. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Now here's Hart.
Well, there's some toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For the Knicks, Josh Hart taking 2 shots.
shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
You know, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
And both free throws good for Hart. Mavericks trail by 15. Irving, the pass to Washington. Pass to Flag.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Knicks leading by 15. About a minute played here in the second half. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Pass to Washington. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. Here's Flag. No points yet. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Knicks ball.
Shaman, he's checked in for New York.
Landry Shaman.
New York shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Brunson passes to Towns. Now here's Brunson. He's closely guarded. Over Flag. Another shot. Rejected by Lively. And he gets it back. Back to Hart. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. 6 points for Josh Hart.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Marshall outside. Outside Irving. To win the cold spell. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Hart. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. Williams comes in for Marshall. Good on the second one. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Brunson against Williams. Washington outside. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Thompson. Gets the 3 to fall. Thompson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. After missing multiple seasons due to injury, Klay Thompson's game has changed.
It had to, Brian, because the types of injuries he had are so difficult to come back from. You admire the fact that his willing adjustment to what his game now looks like. Is he the elite defensive player he once was? No. But can he hold up defensively? Yes. And now as a shot maker, he can still be a pivotal part of success.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's flagged with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 18.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal
Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select Team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
He misses the free throw. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A., Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Here's Alvarado. A minute 50 left in the third. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Christie's checked in for the Mavericks.
One shot.
A minute 42 left in the third. Down low. Here's Thompson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, his height coming in handy there at 6'6". Klay Thompson says, this is money for me.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you, Brian.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Washington, and it's Nembhard in for Williams. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Outside Christie. Nembhard outside. Pass to Gafford. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Here's Anunoby, and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Mavericks have gone cold here in this third quarter, just 3 of 9.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Second personal foul. Second team
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2, Daniel Gafford.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he drops the first.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
Both free throws good from Gafford. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to McBride. Anunoby on the wing. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
And here's Thompson for three. And it's New York with a rebound. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in the game. And so it's the New York Knicks. A huge 24-point lead for them. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Anunoby plays the 4, and Cat is the center. Jalen Brunson is out there with Jose Alvarado, and it's Bridges in at the 3. And for New York, they're shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. Brunson passes to Towns, over Middleton, and there's Towns on the assist by Brunson.
This guy's more comfortable from that range than most 7-footers. Mr. Towns, such a sweet shooting big.
Here's Irving. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. Bridges with it. Marshall's there. Bridges passes to Alvarado. No luck on that one. Christie with some nice D. And for Dallas, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Pass to Irving. Now here's Gafford. Clock at 6. Now here's Christie. Alvarado defending. Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's now 8 points for Jalen Brunson.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
Pass to Marshall. Middleton with it. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Washington comes in for Middleton, and Flagg subbed in for Christie. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Alvarado, the pass to Towns. Back to Alvarado. Pass to Shaman. It's stolen by Irving. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength is savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
And he makes a first. So for Dallas, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Bagley comes in for Washington. And Williams is subbed in for Marshall. So he gets them both. And New York shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. And the basket by Shaman.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Outside, Williams. Here's Irving. No good, off the front rim.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Sohan, the pass to Towns. And here's Alvarado. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Towns from outside the arc. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Back to Williams. Pass to Flag. And he converts the layup.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Alvarado, the pass to Sohan. Back to Alvarado. Here's Shamet. And here's Alvarado. Williams defending. Lets it go. Some solid defense from Williams. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Lively. Now here's Williams. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Nembhard, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Pass to Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now McBride. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Miles McBride. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. That one's no good. And Lively, missing most of last season with an ankle fracture. He's back in action, Doris.
I am so excited about the potential of this young man, Brian. We know he has been a defensive force. As an athletic 7-footer, he gives you elite rim protection. He's a tremendous screener early in his career. And believe me when I tell you, there are layers to his offensive game that can be built upon. His future is so bright.
And New York has possession. After the basket by Dallas. Towns for 3. New York again can't hit.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what a huge performance it was for Mikal Bridges.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Shamet. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Klay Thompson picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Shooting for New York, Landry Shannon. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Dallas now. Now Nembhard. Bagley finds Lively. And here is Thompson. Again the miss by the Mavericks. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Towns. Over Bagley. No good, a bit long that time. Nembhard against Towns. And here's Nembhard. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.